Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. Good news. It's time to watch Babylon 5 Season 3, Episode 9, Point of No Return. As I've said before, you all told me that the trilogy that makes up Episodes 8, 9, and 10 is a must-watch Babylon 5 event, and I am in the middle of watching this event in one sitting, friends, so I can't wait any longer, so wait no longer we shall. If you could do me a quick favor, though, and hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time to board Babylon 5. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now it's time for the 9th episode of the 3rd season of Babylon 5, Point of No Return. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction, and away we go. Oh boy.
No!
Point of No Return sounds promising.
Say instead, they are decadent people, interested only in the pursuit of dubious pleasures. The dubious part is very important. It doesn't mean anything, but it scares people every time.
They're making a case to go against Minbar.
I thought the purpose of filing these reports was to provide accurate intelligence.
Fear. Intelligence has nothing to do with politics.
Truer words never spoken.
Rondo! That's it. I've been up for a day and a half working on this report. You want to make notes? Fine! You make notes!
I am to tell you that Lady Morella has agreed to your request and will be arriving shortly. She and her entourage are willing to stop by en route from a goodwill visit to Brackish 9.
Lady Morella, the Emperor Turan's third wife, is coming here?
Yes, and it will be a most important visit in more ways than you can imagine. Things are going very well. Why not take advantage of it? Now, hurry. We must prepare.
This seems like a terrible mistake and an overreach considering the temperature of the universe.
You! What is going on?
Haven't you heard? The Earth Alliance just declared martial law.
Clark just issued an executive order dissolving the Senate. Half of them are on the run now. A bunch more have been arrested. The rest are holed up in their offices, refusing to leave.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Where's General Haig? He was on his way back from Io and all hell broke loose. Nobody's heard from him since Monday. General Haig's last communique had a message for you. He said, everything's gone to hell, John. God help us all. You're on your own.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Babylon Project was our last best hope for peace.
I don't know if we have enough, I hate to say this, I don't know if we have enough loyal people to run Babylon 5. Oh my god. And they're going to be coming for it. Because they're going to want Epsilon, they're going to want everything. Oh my god. I would call down the draw and anything that he could do to help us secure Babylon 5.
The year is 2260.
2260.
The place?
Babylon 5. I would see anything that he could do to help us. The Minbar, I mean, Jeff has to be made aware. I don't think we have enough, like, person power to... We're not ready. Damn it. They're going to be coming for us. General Haig's down. We have no voices that will support anything, it looks like now, back on Earth. Gotta get Kosh. Gotta get Kosh and... Jesus. Whatever cards we have up our sleeves, pull them out.
Now, they haven't hit us yet, but you can be sure that order will come soon.
All communications to Earth have been blacked out since 0800 this morning. It's possible that some of the other governments may take this as an opportunity to move against us, so we must maintain combat readiness.
Oh my god.
Captain, how did this happen? What did we do wrong?
Aw, kid.
They just put out a 9-system alert for General Haig. Now, the word is he's trying to organize a counterstrike. If he can get enough big ships to sign on, he can go toe-to-toe with President Clark.
They'll never allow that. They'll throw everything they've got at him.
Yeah.
Hey, private meeting going on over here. Take a hike.
Alrighty, well, I was gonna help, but I'll just ride this elevator somewhere else.
If he does come this way, I want as much notice as possible.
This is bad.
I've never seen it any worse.
Yeah, it's as bad as it gets. I think, he says flippantly. It's as bad as it gets. It gets.
Dr. Borshevsky of the Russian consortium is urging citizens to surround the Senate in a living barrier.
Off.
Oh my God. This is so bad.
Excuse me, haven't you been paying attention? We don't have time for meetings.
Make time. This one's important. You see anybody else in the watch, you tell them, but don't put it on the link, and don't tell anybody outside, especially the chief.
Who are you, dude?
Make sure you bring some extra caps for your PPG. Hope we don't need them, but you never know.
And what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Come to the meeting and find out.
Oh, okay. Where is it so I can vent that room into space?
Besides, everything else has gone to hell. What difference does it make?
Yes, I've heard. My condolences. What are you going to do?
Whatever we have to. Now, come on. Unless you want to stay here for the next 3 weeks.
Jakar's very good at insurgent fighting. Oh, who's this?
I had to make 10,000 assurances about her safety. I had to call in every last favor I...
Why are you still having her come here?
Emperor Turan's third wife was a prophetess, a seer. I need to know if the grand destiny I see before me is what is, or what might be.
To tell you it's all going to happen the way you see it?
No. I want her to tell me it won't.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
No, great lady. The honor is mine. My assistant, Veer Koto.
Miss Barrett, how are you?
Where are the Earth officials?
There has been a problem with the Earth Alliance. A local thing, nothing to do with us.
A local thing?
This way, please.
It's a terrible idea, bringing her into what is going to be very tumultuous.
I'm sure you've been following the news.
Yes, sir. If I may ask, what's your opinion?
My opinion has nothing to do with this, Captain.
Okay.
Our job is to follow orders from the Commander-in-Chief and respect the chain of command. If you have different opinions, I suggest you file them in a deep, dark place where nobody will ever find them. Am I clear?
Sure.
The political office has assigned responsibility for off-world security to Night Watch personnel exclusively.
Every branch of the government has been infected by people acting against the best interests of Earth. In time, we'll be able to figure out who can and can't be trusted.
Your security team should consist of those already in Night Watch and those who wish to join after certain background checks have been concluded. Captain, didn't you hear me a moment ago? I told you where this comes from.
Who gives a shit?
The power, the authority, and the responsibility, and we've got to take it for all it's worth. Our job now is to find the traitors among us, using whatever means we think are appropriate.
Oh, boy. Uh-huh. Okay.
Babylon 5 belongs to the Night Watch.
I have a strongly worded disagreement.
Citizen Jakar, have you been waiting to see me? I hope you have not been waiting long.
3 weeks.
I have sensed an opportunity to repay my debt. I didn't want to miss it.
Then you shall not.
I love this dude.
I'm at a moment of transition. And I may need your help before this is over.
I would think so.
Connor, Jefferson, T. Remember to check in with Rishi on the way out so you can finish background checks.
I like how this guy's all of a sudden in charge. Oh. Yeah, that's my man.
Malcolm, come on.
Suit yourself.
Malcolm's my man.
Now these guys come in from the outside and start throwing my people off because they're not Night Watch? Like hell. I'll quit first.
You don't mean that.
No? No.
Yeah, I absolutely do.
I'd find you look for the me. I'm going down there. And maybe I'll bust some heads and maybe they'll bust mine. But nobody sells out my people like this. Nobody.
All right, Mike. I'm with you, bro.
Why have you asked us here, Malari?
Why does she refer herself in the plural?
Greatness is never appreciated in youth. Called pride in midlife. Dismissed in old age and reconsidered in death.
What a line.
I ask you again, why have you brought us here?
Tell her the truth, man.
I believe that I have been touched. That I am meant for something greater. A greater darkness or a greater good, I can no longer say.
I will honor your request, Malari. Before I leave here, you will have your reading.
For good or ill. Look at all the guns and...
Chief, will you listen? No, you listen to me, Zach. This isn't a game. You better get your priorities straight, and you better do it fast because hell's coming 5 steps behind me. And you don't want to be on the wrong side when it gets here.
Yeah, Zach, there's no placating anymore. What the hell are you doing in my office?
Am I? This is the way it's got to be, Chief. Don't make a scene.
Who, me? Make a scene?
It's gonna knock him out.
Connor, how about you? When nobody else would give you a break, I took you in, I gave you a job, right?
I have no answer for that, so I'm gonna look at this.
We have thought about it, Chief, and we need to know where everybody stands. Are you with us or against us?
I thought us was what we've got right here. Now us is suddenly anybody who says the right things or wears a rag around their arm. And everybody else is the bad guy, right? A bunch of clowns back home who don't give a damn about anything but their own political agendas.
Go, Mike.
Rip these things off your arms and stop tearing each other apart. If anything I've ever said or done has meant a damn to you, then stop this.
There you go. I like that line.
As acting representative of the Night Watch, you are relieved. Zach, as second in command, you're now in charge of security.
Zach, this is your moment.
Is this the way you wanted it, Zach? Is it?
Zach, what the... I mean, you should have stayed awake in history class.
The kind of revelation that transforms your mind. Your soul.
Look at JMS. Heated scene. Bring it back down.
Reborn in the instant of understanding.
That was a stirring reply, Citizen Jakar. You did not answer the question that I asked. What do you understand now that you did not understand before?
This character is awesome.
It's all here in these pages. I have tried to write down what I have seen.
The Book of Jakar. I love it.
Our fate is like an image caught in a mirror. If we deny the other, we deny ourselves.
And who or what is this other?
The universe itself, Tello. But the humans, they are the key. And together, you and I and the rest, we will turn that key. Because on the other side is salvation for all of us.
What have you realized, Jakar?
Order came in. Tell the others, martial law, effective immediately. I'll give the announcement in a little while, just as soon as I can stomach it. It's funny, I wish Delenn were here. Any word from or about General Haig?
No, sir. Not yet.
They're gonna kill him, ma'am. He's got to be priority number one.
All right, break it up. Break it up here.
Ranger.
Trading going on.
Over here! They started shooting!
Lady Morella, the tour is this way.
Yes, it is.
What a great time to bring her in.
Been positively identified as the Alexander under the command of General William Haig. The Alexander and her 2 companion vessels have been surrounded by Earth Force cruisers and ordered to surrender.
Oh my God.
Break it up, let's go.
The Excalibur and the Schwarzkopf have been hit, allowing Haig and his companion vessels to escape.
There we go.
Let's go.
Sources close to Earth say that the current crisis cannot be allowed to
Here it comes. There you go.
This is Captain John Sheridan, commander of Babylon 5.
Oh, Veer! He was protecting her.
Station personnel reserve the right to intercept and monitor communications in and out of Babylon 5.
Dear God.
Inquiries should be directed to command staff or myself. Thank you for your attention.
What do you think, Doc? We haven't heard from you. Where's his dad?
Look, I'm sorry. I know that wasn't easy, but it had to be done.
We can't let this go on.
No.
We are penned in. They're monitoring every channel. If we try to get through to Haig or anyone else, they will turn us in.
I know. No, you can't fight the chain of command.
I know what he's gonna do.
General Smits. Find Garibaldi. Don't use the links. They're not secure anymore, but get him here as fast as you can.
You're gonna take over.
The political office has assigned responsibility for off-world security to Night Watch personnel. I told you where this comes from. Now, if you've got a problem, I suggest you look upon this as an opportunity. The political office has assigned respect the chain of command.
Jakar? What do you want, bud?
Jakar, what are you doing here?
Saving all of us. I've had an idea.
I love him.
Get in.
Boy, Zach, you're a VIP now.
The medical bays are full. He was injured while saving us from harm. We will attend him. Another cloth, please.
Yes, another cloth, please.
Oh my God, it's true.
At 0300, a ship's gonna dock in Bay 9. He'll be carrying a couple hundred Narns from one of their colonies. They're being brought in to replace us. They wanted me to help them, but I can't. I just can't do it.
Good job, Zach.
We'll be there when the ship comes in. We'll catch them in the act of sedition before they can organize. You did the right thing, Zach.
Yeah, you did. We got all Night Watch in the same place. Now we just decompress that bay, kill them all. Of course I don't mean that.
In a few hours, I will need your help as I have never needed it before. I know it is much to ask, but it is well past time.
Look at that shot.
The time is 02:30.
There's no amount of rain on a rooftop in the world that could have given him any sleep before this. Point of no return. Oh my God. Here we go, everybody.
We don't know how many Narns will be getting off that ship, so we'll need everyone we've got. We'll meet in Bay 8 and go in as soon as the ship docks. As soon as we have them and the proof, we'll arrest Sheridan and anyone else involved.
Remember when John used to smile? Everybody remember that?
We're ready for them.
You fascist sons of bitches. Anybody that heard Garibaldi's speech and is still wearing that armband, no sympathy anymore. You made your choice. You chose this.
It's almost time.
Okay, people. Heat them up. Stand by.
Jeff is doing such a great job. I'm so glad he had a role like this.
Now.
The other gate!
You all right? Yeah.
Did the right thing, Zach.
You know, everybody always says that. I don't know who means it anymore, but...
You did it, buddy. You did the right thing.
The order for Night Watch to take over Babylon 5 security came from the political office. The political office, despite its connection to the president,
Is not military.
a senator cannot give you a direct order. A governor cannot give you a direct order. And neither can the political office. On your way out, you'll turn in your link, identicard, and weapons. You'll be restricted to quarters until the revised orders come in. If I were you, I wouldn't use my weapons on the airlocks. They're a solid beryllium alloy. Ricochet's a killer.
And if we have to, we'll just open it up.
Or Haig pulls off a coup. We just need to buy enough time for that to happen.
One thing I'm not clear on. Keeping everybody in there is going to cut our security patrols in half. Doesn't that worry anybody?
The Narn.
We've got some help for a change.
Oh my God, I love it.
You're kidding. You're not kidding.
They're the loyalist mother effers we've got here.
We will not repeat it to others in the royal court and suggest you do the same. If it comes out,
Veer's here, though. Veer will hear this.
you still have 3 opportunities to avoid the fire that waits for you at the end of your journey. You have already wasted 2 others. You must save the eye that does not see. You must not kill the one who is already dead. And at the last, you must surrender yourself to your greatest fear, knowing that it will destroy you.
Oh my God.
The future reveals itself only reluctantly, Ambassador. Take the sign for what it is. Look for it when it appears.
I mean, she gave you some really good clues here, dude.
You will be Emperor. That part of your destiny cannot be avoided.
I see.
You will also be Emperor.
Fear?
Why are you laughing?
I thought you were joking.
We do not joke in the face of prophecy, Veer.
Veer will be emperor? I just lost a sash.
Lady Morella, please. We cannot both be emperor.
No, you can't.
One of you will become Emperor after the other is dead. That is all we see and all we wish to see.
Well, Veer will be the best emperor they've ever had.
Since putting the Narns on security detail, we've actually had a drop in the crime rate. And they have managed to handle even the Centauri without a problem.
Fantastic.
I can do.
There is. I want in.
He deserves it, man.
In on what?
You have been assembling a new alliance. Don't try to deny it. I've been here too long not to notice.
He deserves it.
I'll have to talk it over with the others.
Please do so. I have time. All the time in the world. Do you?
Oh my God. We need him.
I thought your ship was leaving soon for Mimbar.
Oh no, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going.
Awkward conversation.
One of you will become emperor after the other dies.
You're not saying that you don't trust me anymore, are you, Londo? I made your favorite spoon.
I'll order in.
You really think Veer would kill you, dude?
I just saw a report on ISN. 4 of the 5 cruisers that defected with General Haig have been shot down. They say he's on the run, and they expect to capture him next time he comes out of hyperspace.
He's coming here. He's coming here.
Us next, you know.
I know.
Jesus, I'm so scared about this. Whew. Oh my God. Woo, I'm not sure I can take all this. And everybody said Ten's the bad boy. Oh, woo. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 9, Point of No Return. And the only thing left to do is try and talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished watching the 9th episode of the 3rd season of Babylon 5, Point of No Return. I mean, again, another fantastic chapter in a absolutely singular, one-of-a-kind, incredible piece of art. This is great. This is, I mean, for all of the nonsense that is going on and all of the, I mean, think about this. We've got the shadows out there. And beyond, and now obviously this is shadow manipulation inside Earth Force, but while we should be pursuing them, while we should be looking for them, while we should be, you know, preparing for them, building our defenses, getting a network set up, you know, building alliances, we've got this going on, which I'm sure is exactly part of the Shadow's plan. Because as long as Earth is and the humanity is destabilized, there comes one of the central people are off the board. The people that were trying to promote peace on Babylon 5, you know, being in charge of it and whatnot, you know, taking them off the board or making humanity look uncertain is the end result here. So if you're looking at somebody like the Minbari, who might be somewhat, you know, considering if we're going up against the Shadow, maybe we can team up with humanity, and then you see what type of dysfunction is going on in humanity, or you notice and recognize the fact that they have been infiltrated by the Shadow, you're not going to team up with them. Ditto with the Centauri signed up with, you know, the non-aggression pact, and in my opinion, that damages humanity's outlook or humanity's kind of. Do we want to team up with them if they're linked with the Centauri and the Centauri have been doing this? We're kind of getting lumped into the same basket as the Centauri. Humanity, we fell prey to the Shadow, and as far as I'm concerned, if this is the Shadow's design for us, it's been executed perfectly. We are destabilized, and we are no longer nearly, if we ever were, as respected in the eyes of the other races as we could be. So now we have no standing. We're not somebody that could be teamed up or brought into something. The Shadows need to keep all the races separate, and enjoying this type of destabilization, it's a perfect way to do just that. So an incredible bit of advancement of both the Babylon 5, not the series, but the actual station, Babylon 5 story, how, you know, it's gone from, in my mind, we're looking at certainly at the possibility where we could have a mutiny, or at least viewed as a mutiny, because, you know, the president, Clark's going to send down the order to kind of make sure that the verbiage meets the letter of the law, just so we don't have this type of action. Because at this point, Sheridan could be seen as somebody who is following the military procedure. Obviously, Night Watch, Psi Corps, they're all going to know that this is BS, but at the same time, it gives him a bit of leeway in, you know, saying what he was going to do, a bit of leeway in if he has to excuse his actions or describe his actions or explain his actions. It could buy them a few days, but ultimately, I think the bottom line is there's going to be a question: are you with us or are you against us, Sheridan? And he's going to have to answer it. And the answer is going to be in the negative. He is not going to be with Earth Force, or he's going to be for whoever he deems to be the non-infiltrated arm of the government of Earth, whether that be led by General Haig or himself. That's pure speculation at my point. Speaking about Haig, I'm convinced that he said as soon as he comes out of hyperspace, he's going to pop out of hyperspace at Babylon 5. He has no other alternative. If he's being driven to ground, and so if he has to go to ground, the only hole he has to run to is going to be Babylon 5. John has to know that. He has to know. Now, the only way that Haig would not do that is if Haig didn't want to implicate Babylon 5 any further. But at this point, I think all bets are off. You know, whether or not Haig goes to Babylon 5 or escapes or is blown up, none of that matters anymore. John already said it. After they're done with him, they're coming for us. So whether that be, you know, in defense, the question is going to be posed to command crew. Are you with us or against us? General Haig's on the run. General Haig's dead. General Haig's beside you. It doesn't matter. That question is going to be answered. And at this point, I don't see where there's any conceivable way that Sheridan would say, no, I'm with President Clark. He's going to have to mutiny. He's going to have to take Babylon 5 away from Earth. In my mind, that is the only direction you can go. It has to be then I don't know if it can be a neutral third party or, you know, a place where all alien species are welcome, you know, maybe what it should have been to begin with, as far as like a multicultural, multi-species type of thing. Now with the Narn running security, we're kind of advancing towards that. With Delenn in a position of power, we're kind of advancing towards that. I don't know. Can't speculate on that. I'm sure the answer's coming here in the next episode that I'm going to watch immediately. So I'm a little spun up to get to that, but I want to make sure that we address a couple of these things. I mean, I guess the biggest revelation in this entire episode, filled with revelation and story advancement, is what Major Barrett brought to the seer and was able to tell both Londo and Veer. Now, here's my, again, Greg speculating at this point. JMS prominently and deliberately showed us that when she touched Londo, she saw that image of him as an older Centauri sitting on the throne, the image that Londo had seen himself. Nothing more, just that flash of him as an... well, now, we've seen before the one-eyed Jakar showing up, I believe, in that same scene, and them, like, choking each other to death, which was hinted at in The Gathering. Unreal. So if that's the case, and we know that that takes place, I think that he even had a specific time that he said his dream of his death was like 30 years from them. Okay. Obviously, Veer is younger than Londo. Now, we don't know when Londo becomes the Emperor. The only way, in my opinion, for this to work is if the prophecy is one of them has to die before the other takes over. I mean, it could go either way. I mean, you could say that somehow Veer would become the Emperor before Londo. I don't know how that would work. But in many ways, I think it's more Veer becoming the Emperor after Londo, because Londo's older, and we see him as an old man, and maybe, just maybe, it's Londo's redemption to somehow bequeath the role of Emperor to Veer. I don't know. Now, if JMS wants to completely vilify Londo going forward and to basically make him irredeemable, you have Londo kill Veer. And I just can't stomach that. And I just don't think, even as far as Londo has fallen, that he would do that. I just don't see him doing that unless this was always his path and JMS said, you know what? If for those of you that are holding out that Londo's got a redemption arc in store, I'm going to have him kill Veer so we can both understand that that's not going to happen. And for me, that's when I would lose the last little sliver of faith that I would have in Londo would be out the window. He would be considered, in my mind, a villain, completely impure, uncut villain at that point. I still love the character. The performance is absolutely fantastic. I think Londo Mollari is one of my all-time favorite characters. I can have favorite characters, though, that are also villains that I despise. It's emotional, however they evoke emotions, whether it's love or hate. If you're doing it to the extreme, you're doing your job. And now we have a couple prophecies. Now, Londo missed two. Apparently, he had 5 moments that could redeem him. He's already missed 2 of them. I can pretty much guess where they were. But now we have 3 that are left that weren't given specific details, but cryptic. Save the Eye was one of them. The one, something about the one saving the one, or the one and then the final one, the last possible chance is to surrender knowing that you'll be destroyed. Something about the one, I forget what that was. And now the one makes me think of Jeff. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out, if that is even related. But we have those. He has 3 moments left. You know, he's at bat. He's got 3 strikes left to save himself. I would love to think that, and you know what? I'm telling you what, in any other story, in any other writer were to bring up, you've got 3 chances, I would almost say, for tension purposes, it's going to be strike 1, strike 2, and then a home run with the last one. But this is JMS. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he gave us these 3, and I mean, he's definitely going to show us whenever these opportunities present. Now that we've been kind of like forewarned about them, I can completely see him making Londo blow each and every one of them. Like, you had 3 chances and you blew them all. That's what JMS. JMS is not a storybook ending type of guy. He's a good story ending type of guy. All right, friends, I'd love to talk more about this, but I have one more episode to watch. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time to board Babylon 5. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now it's time to say goodbye from this, the 9th episode of the 3rd season of Babylon 5, Point of No Return. And this is a selfish one for me because I just want to be there when this happens. So friends, I've got some good news, I guess, maybe? Some different news. How's that? We are all Narn. And when it comes time to replace the security force aboard Babylon 5, our number gets called, and we show up to not necessarily save the day, but to make the day more peaceful, to save others from the violence of the current day. So here we are, and we get to watch and confiscate all the weapons when all of those Night Watch devotees come out of the airlock. Friends, we can celebrate now, but something tells me we've got shadows coming. Until such time as we can continue this amazing journey, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.